Hello soldiers, it is Moonwalking Kingdom back at again with another Michael Jackson video, and I just want to say a couple things before I begin. So, I'm going to be starting to use most of the equipment in like the next couple of videos. You're going to see a lot of upgrades. I'm very excited to showcase that with all of you. I'm going to also work on a setup, like a background for, like because I got some Michael stuff I could put in there. But I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. The website, that's still going to be a thing. I do not know when it's coming out, but just letting you guys know, it's still going to happen. Also, I have a very big announcement for you guys. On June 25th this year, I'm going to be releasing an original song from Michael Jackson entitled Moonwalking Every Day. It was written by me and Aladdin Al-Hayek, who is one of my really good friends on here. He is also an independent artist, and he has a brand new album called Road Trip, and I really recommend you all listen to it. I'm going to put that link down there so you guys can listen to his album. He works so hard on this, and I really want y'all to show him the love that he deserves. He will definitely appreciate it, and he deserves this. So please go show Aladdin some love. All right, guys, let's just start off with this video because I'm very excited to talk about this specific topic. Pros and cons to Michael Jackson songs. Now, what I necessarily mean by pros and cons are the strengths and weaknesses between the songs. I mean, I love all Michael Jackson songs, and they all have a very unique thing about each. The first example I want to provide is Childhood. And there's a pro to this, and there's a con. The pro is the fact that it's a very, I want to call it interactive, because he's asking the listener, have you seen my childhood? And then he's like talking to you. He's like telling you, people say I'm not okay because I love elementary things. So think of it as like he's talking to the viewer as the song progresses. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if you agree with that, or that's how I view the song. And it's a very autobiographical song. It's a very personal song, and that's why, this song is great. And there's going to be a video about, the History album and how it's probably the greatest Michael Jackson album of all time. And I'm going to make a future video about why I have that opinion. Like I could literally write a whole essay about that album and how amazing it is, but I just want to make it into a video because it's definitely going to be something that I always would want to make. So that video is definitely coming really soon. The con or the weakness in Childhood, in my opinion, this is probably his most depressing song. And every time I listen to it, especially on earbuds, I tear up sometimes. I get a little emotional feel. I get chills. I get goosebumps hearing this. I mean, it's a great song and all that, but it's like I need to hear it in a mood that I can say that I'm like sad. I know like I wouldn't relate to the topic, but it makes you also feel bad for Michael while listening to this song. So I would say if you want to listen to Childhood, listen to it at a time where you're like, man, I really want to dig into this album or dig into or learn more about who Michael was. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the song at the right time. Now, the next song I want to put a strength and weakness for is Will You Be There? Okay, I want to start with the weakness because I got a lot to say. The con of this song is the fact that the song has 3 versions. And a listener, like, I already could picture someone saying, oh, which version do I listen to? And also, it's like, also, yeah, and you also got to remember, if the one on the album is long, it's like 7 minutes. That includes the intro, and then the intro is like a minute and a half at most. And then the song, and then the dialogue at the end, which I love. But sometimes I want to just get the song started. So the version I listen to is the radio edit version, but it still has the dialogue in the end, because there are some versions where the dialogue is completely cut off and it fades at the last part of the main portion. And that's like the music video, for example. I listen to the one where it just gets the song started. Once you hear that, and then you hear the dialogue. The intro, I would only hear all the way through. If say I was like I've made jokes with friends and saying, oh, I could heat up like a 3 minute I could put like a hot pocket in a freaking microwave. And yeah, because I've joked with friends because like those intros, like, oh, for example, like we don't even have to get into it, like it's similar to Little Susie, because Little Susie is literally 2 songs in one. It's Paya Yusi, I don't know if I pronounced that right, and then the actual song Little Susie, and that's like 6 minutes, with the intro being 3 minutes, and then the song 3 minutes, so it's like 2 songs in one. The pro with Will You Be There is the fact that it's a it's a very powerful song. The dialogue, another really fun fact, I don't know if you guys knew this, and I think this is true, that Michael Jackson, well, you can already tell he was actually crying when he recorded that. You can feel the power and emotion when you hear that. Also, Free Willy! Okay, now the next couple songs are just minor issues that Michael didn't write it. Like Man in the Mirror, or Why You Wanna Trip on Me, or even Rock. Like when I was younger, I thought Rock With You was written by Michael Jackson, but no. it was written by Rod Temperton. Man in the Mirror was written by Siedah Garrett. The pro to all those are all great songs. They're all very iconic songs. They're very truthful songs, especially Why You Wanna Trip on Me. He's really talking facts in that. And Man in the Mirror is just a masterpiece, and also that improv part by Michael Jackson. He came up with the whole "I'm gonna make a change" when you go, "Oh no, gonna feel real good," Shimon, all that. Michael came up with all that was all him. So Thriller. Okay, Thriller. We already know it's a Halloween anthem. Everyone streams it still. Great song, iconic. You already know. That's the strength of Thriller. But there's some weaknesses, I will say. The weak part about Thriller, especially during the live performances, and I know that he didn't like the way it sounded, so that's why he didn't do it during the Victory Tour, but I never understood why they skipped the bridge every time he did it live. I even said this in an old video I made back like last year. I never understood why. Is it because they didn't have room, or they didn't have time, or they just wanted to get straight to the dance? Yeah, I never understood that. Another thing is, Vincent Price had more vocal parts. I loved the one from This Is It. Why wasn't that in the song? If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's from the movie. It's in the movie. But overall, I mean, Thriller is such a great song. And that's what all I have to say about Thriller. But overall, there's nothing really wrong with it, because it's Thriller. I mean, it's a masterpiece. The last song I want to talk about is Bad, and this weakness is very bad. You know how in the original song, there was the original version of the song, there was the horn section, you know, the dun dun dun. Yeah, they completely removed that in the later versions, like the Bad 25 remastered version, and any radio, whenever it plays on the radio, yeah, that's like completely cut off. I never understood why. Why? Why? That is the best part of the whole song. Also, another thing that I really didn't understand was in the video they completely cut off the third pre-chorus, and that specific line is, "If we could change the world tomorrow, this could be a better place. If you don't like what I'm saying, well, won't you slap my face?" That's completely removed from the video. Also, the bridge in the video is better than the one on the album. That's just my opinion. Yeah. The pro to this, it's a good song, and it's actually the first song I ever listened to from Michael Jackson. But I'm not over those horns being removed. My God. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, please put a like, comment, and share with all the soldiers of love and moonwalkers all around the world. If you want to see a part 2 to this, let me know. I'm also planning to make a part 2 on the cartoon character impressions video. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that as well. So, I will see you all in the next video. Keep tuning in. You just left the Moonwalking Kingdom, but you will come back in the next video. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!